all right. What is up? What is up? What is up, Nagy Nation? Sorry, it has been a minute here on these NHL sims, but we are into officially potential elimination phase here as the Florida Panthers are defying what happened in real life, and they are holding their own. Not just holding their own, but they have a 3-1 lead here against the Vegas Golden Knights, and we're back in Florida because for some reason the home ice advantage was flipped around. So every opportunity for them to win Lord Stanley's Cup here tonight. It is in the building, and Vegas is going to have to take care of business if they want to force a game number 6. Appreciate everybody being on here with us. Here's now Chandler Stevenson, and Martinez up the left wing, hit hard by Ekblad, kind of hip checked into the boards. Now Ekblad comes up the right wing side, a little bit of juice in front, and a beautiful stop by Thompson. Woo, that was Carter Verhaeghe on the backside. What a beautiful pass from Ekblad that got through, and somehow Thompson makes an incredible save there. Whew. With some early fireworks from the team that leads 3-0, and that would have lit this building on fire to start as he tried to go through the legs. Kind of a cute little idea from Lundell, and it didn't work. Now coming down the right wing side with some speed is Riley Smith. No good, Alec Martinez, high slot. Marchessault, and he fires it on. It's going to be tackled. It's going to be stopped in front by the legs of the defenseman Brandon Montour, and now we are offside to start this one. So some early excitement. A couple of good chances for each team to start here in these first couple minutes. Again, in our sim, the Florida Panthers lead 3-1, which of course never happened because I think the Golden Knights won in 5 games. Across the middle again, and Thompson's able to get there and then float it out to Zach Whitecloud. Now coming quickly again, Riley Smith down the right wing side. The left-handed shot, going to take it all the way around the net himself. Nobody's in front. They must be completing a change, and now he'll actually throw it out of the zone, and Shea Theodore is going to have to take it and wait for his teammates to check up. Riley Smith, and again got deflected in front of the net. And now around the right side is going to be Reinhart, and he's going to be rubbed off the puck. And now Smith, but he's going to get hit right at the line, and now Barbashev in there to provide some forechecking as well. Now Lomberg taking it the other way. Picked up there, Stahl. The Stahls are both in. Cousins, and he's stoned right in front of the net. Lomberg, and Stahl. Cousins ripped it from the right circle, and a beautiful save by Thompson. That was a beauty. Long cross-ice pass to Theodore, now Whitecloud. Matt Amadio in the middle. He's going to be rubbed off the puck himself, and now he's back and pushing up Stahl against the board. Stahl will kick that one out of there to his teammate Louis Theranen, and Louis Theranen going to be checked in the neutral zone, and now Barbashev's got it on his stick for the Golden Knights. Nicholas Hague cross-ice wide open to Amadio. He tried to pass it. Roy somehow got it on his stick. Amadio had a ton of space over there. I don't know why he just didn't hold on to the puck. Now Nicholas Hague, D to Braden McNabb. Roy from the high slot. It's going to be deflected, but wide of the cage. In front, Stevenson, Amadio. They're putting the pressure on, and Knight's going to hold up. Spencer Knight holds on again. For reasons unknown, I think maybe there was an injury in our sim because Bobrovsky played in the first game or two, and that was it. Actually, maybe just the first game he played in. And I think he got hurt in that game. They pulled him. And ironically enough, that was the only game that the Golden Knights won. And then Spencer Knight has come in, and he's now 3-0 in the Stanley Cup here. An opportunity to go 4-0 and raise it tonight. In front there, couldn't get through. Sam Bennett was the one they were trying to get to have the stick on the puck. Now Mark Stone on the left wing side rather. He had a great series in real life. Has been a little slow to start here in our sim here. Game number 5. Appreciate you being on here. Phil Nagy on Sports. We do live full simulations of sporting games with live original commentary. Only place on YouTube. You can get that. We appreciate everybody being on. We are over the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is great. And Matthew Tkachuk a little wicked wrister, and it goes doink off the inside of the post. And Matthew Tkachuk from Gustav Forsling starts the scoring off right. Forsling now leads all point leaders in the series. And that was a great way to get started again. Fortunately, they do not show us the replays until the period break, so we'll have to see that one again. In front, and Bluger lucky to get that one on his stick, but it's not out. Lusterinen pushed up against the boards, and now Bluger once again between the legs to Alec Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo to Dorofeev. Now Pavel, and he's going to get dispossessed. Duclair with a 3-on-3 if he hurries. Colin White, and he's going to be checked hard to the ground. And now a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Pietrangelo throws it into the corner by the kind of a weak pass. Now Bluger finds it, and he goes just wide. I'm not sure Spencer Knight saw it. He ripped that one, and it went just wide. Now Pietrangelo to Alec Martinez, taken away by Gudas. And now Pietrangelo again, high slot, low slot, he'll go hard. And Knight's going to cover up and freeze the puck. Let's look at Gustav Forsling. The top defensive pair with Aaron Ekblad here. And now Mahura. And then Reinhart will lead the breakout to the right side. He's got some speed across the middle. Barkov, and a good save by Thompson. Slid right across, and now we'll get the offside. That was that butterfly slide, and he went yoink right across the crease. And he got right in front of it. Barkov's X factor is called yoink. He can dangle that thing like it's on a string for sure. Now Reinhart. He'll go to the middle, but there's just too much traffic. And Riley Smith will reset. And they'll set up their breakout. Here's Wild Bill. Wild Bill Carlson. Now Riley Smith. Over the middle, Marchessault, and it's gloved by Knight so calmly with that left catching mitt. And he snagged it out of the air, and he's going to go ahead and quiet it down. A couple of X factors on these lines as well. That's right, woof woof Marsh. Mitchell, yeah, well, we got to get the other two week 8 games of the week, so I've got a little bit of time before the next Browns one for sure, and especially because the NBA one just ended, and this one could end tonight, so that would be it for all of our special offerings. Whoa, big check there. Theodore absolutely lit him up at the blue line, and now Mark Stone out the other way, and he's going to be bodied up by Montour, and the turnover in the neutral zone. Now Lomborg left side. Pass but stolen by Stevenson. Here's Jack Eichel. Haven't seen much of him in this series. He's a superstar and they need him to be. Montour easily dispossesses him of the puck. And now Stahl to Stahl. Oh, checked against the boards hard by Whitecloud. Now Stahl gets it back. The other Stahl still laboring from that big hit. And another turnover in the neutral zone. Nick Cousins on the right wing side in trouble. He'll go D to D to Stahl. Now Ekblad just freshly onto the ice. Now Bennett to Stahl and is dispossessed. Nick Roy now. Watch out. Here comes Nicholas Roy. Left side. Beautiful pass over the middle of Mario. Roy can't bury the rebound. Oh, all he had to do was just push the puck into the net. And he couldn't get it. And I suppose if your team is from Vegas, you have to believe in a little bit of luck. And right now, they have no luck on their side. Lady Luck is not wearing gold tonight. Thompson will freeze this one. Oh, golden opportunity, Madam Audio. Roy threw it off the blocker pads. Again, that intentional deflection. He threw it right off the blocker pads. And Amadio, all he had to do was push it, literally shove that thing like shuffleboard into the back of the net, and he missed it. Jonathan Marchessault leads the breakout now, but no numbers. He's a 1-on-4. He's going to try to take everybody, and he actually gets a shot off that's kicked aside with that right leg pad. Ooh, check to the middle, and a stop by Thompson. I thought the Panthers were going to double up that one now. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Riley Smith dangling through the middle. Backdoor pass, couldn't get it to go. Pushed up against the boards, but Mahura gets it kicked to him. You're allowed to kick the puck in hockey. You're allowed to pick it up, actually. You just cannot close your hand around it. So you can like catch it and then put it on the ground, but you can't advance it with your hand. You can, however, advance it with your feet. You can kick it as long as you do not kick it directly into the goal. They will review a goal, and if there is an active kicking motion from your skate and it goes in, they will reverse that goal. But a lot of times you'll see, I don't think it ever happens in the game, but in real life you'll see the defenseman reach up and fired it for a goal, Barkov! And I think he's finally on the score sheet. He ripped it from the right circle off of the face-off from Ekblad and Reinhart, and the superstar does what he's supposed to do. Alexander Barkov, he ripped it home with 36 seconds left to go, and that is a dagger for the Golden Knights, who just cannot buy a break. The Panthers, however, bought two nice little breaks there, under 15 to play. And this one's going to end at 2-0 unless Lundell does something crazy here. He'll go all the way to the right circle. In the middle, Barkov tried to smash it home with a second. Oh, brother. Here's one of the goals. Oof, that was the wicked wrister from... now I'm forgetting who scored already. But it was a good goal. Here it is. Schwink. Oh, it's Tkachuk. Of course, Matthew Tkachuk, the other superstar. That was the first goal here. And then, of course, we'll watch checked off. Oh, we're watching some checks now. Some good saves. We'll see the goal again here in just a moment. That was the one where he had to just push it home, but he couldn't. Good saves here. And then finally we'll get the goal. Twink. Oh, nope, that's not the goal. That's another good save. Ekblad's goal, or his goal was off the face-off. There we go. He turned and ripped it. He went glove high. Beautiful goal. All right, second period on the way here. Again, not sure why they don't show you the goal replays in the game. You have to wait till the period breaks. Panthers fans are in full throat here in Florida. Ooh. Stood up in the neutral zone that time. Stevenson ran into a sturdy Aaron Ekblad. Now Forsling, he'll take it behind the circle, tried to throw it in front. Good interception there from Stevenson, but he can't do really anything with it. Now Stone just struggling to get into the zone. Now he has it, and he'll go D to D when it's dispossessed, but they'll get it back. Martinez fires in front, looking for a deflection of some kind, and it just kind of deflected up into the air. Can sense some urgency here now for the Golden Knights. In the middle, Eichel, and he ripped one from the high slot, but he couldn't get it to go. And Spencer Knight's up to the challenge here so far. He's been incredibly good, winning 3 games in a row. They won game 2, they won game 3, they won game 4. And now an opportunity to lift Lord Stanley's Cup here in 1 3/4 periods from now. Pietrangelo outletting to Smith. All right, and he's going to go offside. They always have 3 men back. They're playing a very, very controlled defensive kind of just really crowding that blue line, but they always have 3 guys in the zone, so there's never an opportunity for an odd man rush for Vegas. Carlson loses the draw to Barkov, and then Smith goes offside again. Carlson was way down at the mouth of the net when that when that puck came out of the zone for a minute. Face off right in front of the Golden Knights bench, and it's going to be won by the Panthers now. Lundell in the middle. He's got a couple of guys with him. Wrong in the middle, rather. Lundell fires, deflected. Barkov, where's it at? Couldn't get it to go. He tried to get his second one of the game. Reinhart now. Lundell. Reinhart again. Montour, D to D, in the middle, firing it quickly from the high slot, and it's just kicked aside by Thompson. This is a beautiful display of hockey offense right now. Lundell into the middle. Reinhart, Barkov, Reinhart scores! Oh, a little give and go from Barkov. Right into the low slot. It's nearly impossible to stop him from there. And they just had the Golden Knights in all kinds of fits. And they got that thing right in front. He goes to Barkov. Thompson has to respect Barkov's ability to shoot. He gives it right back to Sam Reinhart, and Reinhart buries it stick high. And now we're at 3-0. And they better start polishing the Stanley Cup, friends, because I think this one's headed the way of the Florida Panthers. Again, there's still plenty of time left, but I just haven't seen anything. I mean, they got to get a goal, and Amadio again can't bang it home on the rebound. They have got to get a goal. Mahura, Cousins. Theodore, long pass to Roy, 1v3, and he'll let go to Amadio, and then from the high slot, it was Barbashev who ripped one. But Spencer Knight has been good tonight as well, and this 3-goal lead, again, is probably all that he's going to need to have to do to win Lord Stanley's Cup. And frankly, I would say that he might win your Conn Smythe for your playoff MVP here. Mahura threw that one on Thompson, and Thompson able to glove it that time, and he'll go ahead and freeze it. Logan Thompson versus Spencer Knight. Let's look at both of the netminders here this evening. Again, a 3-0 lead from the Panthers. They have been good since the jump. Bennett, he'll throw it front into the rebound. Carter Verhaeghe. Oh my goodness. Again, just a beautiful, beautiful. It's a clinic out there. The way they got them spaced out, they're creating mismatches, negative space, filling the void with bodies then and passes. And Carter Verhaeghe, I think that's his first of the Stanley Cup as well, and it's now 4-0. And the beat down is on here in Florida. Because Shorty got low. And Vegas is going to feel pretty low after this one, which has turned into a bludgeoning. Oof. Speaking of bludgeoning, nice hit from Martinez. Barbashev, a little bit of speed for Roy. Cross-ice pass, and he got his stick ripped out of his hand. Lou Steranen now with the puck for the Panthers. Now Anthony Duclair, former Blue Jacket. And Duclair racing down the left side. Bumped from the back, tried to get a pass to go. Lou Steranen, and who's got it? Thompson's got it. Now he'll get rid of it late to Pietrangelo. 11:15 to go, second period. It has been all Florida. 2 goals in the first, now 2 goals in the second. Rip it, and it hits him in the ankle, and you saw that one hurt, and then Spencer Knight closes the door. A little smug little smile over there for the Florida Panthers, as they know they are about 30 minutes and 44 seconds away from winning the Stanley Cup unless something happens. Vegas has got to score the next 2 goals to make this thing even relevant in the third period. Eichel hit hard behind the net by Stahl. Now Stevenson up to the blue line. Now back to Stevenson in the middle to Stone. He tries Eichel, back door! And are they going to say it's in? It is! Chandler Stevenson! His third of the Stanley Cup, and they absolutely had to have that one. Eichel threw that one on, and Stevenson able to poke the rebound in. He absolutely had to have it. And again, I told you they needed it to be 4-2. They started with 4-1. You can't get to 4-2 if it's not 4-1. Beautiful goal for Stevenson again. His first today, his third of these Stanley Cup finals. Montour hard around. And McNabb will actually pick it up and then kick to his teammate, Jack Eichel. Right side for Riley Stone. Or excuse me, Mark Stone. Ooh, that's Riley Smith on the second line, and that one's going to go just across the blue line enough to be considered offside. Jack Eichel leading and getting clipped there in hits is not something that I can say that I would have anticipated. Now here's the Riley Smith line with Carlson and Marchessault. Dispossessed at the blue line. Carlson now. Good back check for him. Now he'll go to Riley Smith, who got bumped hard And now Eric Stahl back into the zone. Now Lomberg, high slot, fires it, but lots of traffic in front. And I think we're going to get a delayed penalty. We are. And that is going to be interference there on Nicholas Hague. So the Panthers going to go to the power play here, which is not what Vegas wants. And apparently that was the interference there, the shoving / holding in the back. Did not allow him to do what he was supposed to do, and now a power play for the Florida Panthers, already up 4-1 with a chance to just blow the doors off this building. Kachuk takes it strong, and it's going to be just kicked aside by Thompson. Reinhard to Barkov, now D-to-D to Verhage, Forsling in front to Barkov, and he whiffed. Saw that stick go whew. There was just no puck there because it had been tapped out at the last second by the Golden Knights defense. Theodore over the middle to Pietrangelo. Stevenson. Are they going to try to do something shorthand? Nope. They're just going to go ahead and throw that thing all the way down. No attempt at a shorty there. Now Barkov skating into the zone on the right wing side. Now take it to the middle and he'll fire just wide. Another one from point blank range in the high slot. Oh man, Logan Thompson has had some good saves despite giving up the 4 goals here in these first 2 periods. Lusterinen, and he'll get, checked really hard by Theodore. Really slow to get up is Lusterinen, but he's okay. Eichel tries to throw one on. Short-handed, and then so does Nicholas Roy. Clegg out of the cage. That's the end of the power play. And now Duclair with speed down the right wing side. He can fly to the middle. Fire, but hits off skates in front of the net. Backside pass again. Here's Bennett. Just wide. He can't get the rebound to go either. Stevenson. Now let Stone, and Mark Stone's hit hard. And now the Panthers just flying around, jacking dudes all over the ice right now. 4:12 to go. They lead 4-1. Now Ekblad underneath Bennett. He tried to brush it in with the backhand, the little backhand brush. Not going to go. Riley Smith hit hard by Montour. They're just absolutely crushing them. At the boards in front, Smith! Oh, what a great save by Spencer Knight. Riley Smith with a golden opportunity, 1v1, and a better save by Knight now with 3 minutes to play in the second. Can Vegas squeak out a second goal to make this at least somewhat memorable? They can! It's Wild Bill! A little rope-a-dope off of the pads. Kind of threw it to himself off the pads and then into the net. And that is a massive goal with 2:40. Now, you can let it ride from here. You do not need to score your third one now, but you cannot let the Florida Panthers score. It looked like Florida was, for a moment there, a little bit too worried about the big hits as Dorofeyev almost threw it in. Again, you don't have to get the third goal. The 2-goal lead is what had to be gotten before the third period starts. Up the middle, Dorofeyev. This fourth line providing a little juice. Actually, the second goal providing a little juice. Now Stahl, dangerous pass to Ekblad, but he's got out of harm's way and then hit hard by McNabb. Now Bluger will wait for some teammates. He'll pass it to Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel, and he's bumped off the puck. And he'll forecheck into the corner to try to get with Ekblad, but Ekblad gets around him with some fancy skating. Now Whitecloud to Phil Kessel, touched by Bluger. He can't get out of the zone. Stahl turning, firing, and it's going to be saved by Thompson. Here comes Barbashev. We got 25 seconds left. Kessel, left wing now, heading to the circle, and it's taken off his stick. Over Hagee got behind the defense. He tried to dangle that thing back across, a little toe drag thing that crossed that mouth of the net, but it won't go. And that's going to be the end of the second period. So 4 goals in that one, 2 more for the Panthers and 2 for the Golden Knights. There's a good look at Bill Carlson's goal right there. Threw it off the pads and then into the net. All right, here we go, friends. 4-2. Lord Stanley's Cup is in the building. The Florida Panthers are 20 minutes away from hoisting it. And we will let it play all the way. Tkachuk. If they were to win. If they don't, we play a game number 6. Cross mouth pass to Ekblad, and they're just skating it around now. No desire to get something set up. Tkachuk dangles, tries to drag it through Theodore, who says nope, and Stevenson's offside. Just couldn't quite hold on the brakes long enough for that puck to get into its intended area. Reinhardt, backdoor Lundell, and it's going to be blockered aside. Ekblad keeps it in now. Barkov comes high slot, throws it to the 5-hole, and Thompson now quickly coming the other way. Eichel with speed down the right wing side. 2v2, and they'll be bumped right there at the at the blue line, rather, and then they go offside. Oh no, we're going to say slashing. I missed the slash. Anton Lundell going to go to the sin bin for slashing here at the 18-14 mark. That means there's 18-14 left, and Lundell slashed him right there, apparently. Theodore, he's got that heat seeker X factor. He needs to be ripping the puck from the blue line, and unfortunate pass there. That one's going to be deflected all the way down, and Vegas wasting the first 20 seconds of their power play on that first chase. Barbashev now right wing side, and taking off his puck, but a nice play by Smith to keep it in, and now Lombard gets it. And the hard wraparound all the way where Theodore resets. Now Nicholas Roy to Mark Stone. Stone with what appears to be a 2v3. Beautiful pass to Roy, and he tried to get the rebound, couldn't get it to go. And they'll dump it down. Probably about 2 more chances here if you are the Golden Knights. Of course, getting dispossessed in the neutral zone by the by the penalty killers, rather. Now Smith to the right wing in front to Roy, and he tried to jam it home near post. Beautiful cut to the net. That was Barbashev, and he just didn't have quite a good enough angle to squeak that one past Spencer Knight. 16 minutes here to play in the third period. Phil Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you joining me. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to our channel, we'd really appreciate that. We're over 1,000, which is great. So if you're watching this after the live stream, you may have some ads. Those will always be skippable, though. We set it up that way just for you. We do appreciate everybody being on. Make sure you like the video as well. It helps us grow the audience for simulated sports nerds like my cousin Kit and I, who run this channel. 4-2 now. D to D. Stall to Montour. Oh, I thought we were going to get a breakaway. We might. Stone, but he's going to hold on to it now. Stevenson. But the defense had reset, and it's going to be taken off his puck. I thought we were about to have a breakaway. That would have been exciting. Now Tkachuk, he's strong. He's going to hold on to the balance. He goes doink, and they're going to say it's in. How is that not goalie interference? Matthew Tkachuk bangs it in off of Logan Thompson. And again, we're back to a 3-goal lead, and that might just be all that she needs. And all that she wrote here for the Florida Panthers. Pietrangelo. Second of the game for Matthew Tkachuk. Barkov now, he'll get bumped off the puck. Martinez. Pietrangelo. Phil Kessel now. Torofeyev. Now he'll dangle his way to the left circle. And then hold up and lose the puck eventually to Reinhardt. Ekblad now leads a 3v2 if they hurry. Lundell now, the back checking comes. Ekblad fires it right into the guts of Logan Thompson, and who will freeze it? 13:07 on the clock. It's 5-2, and the Panther fans can smell that Stanley Cup. So the Nuggets won in our NBA Finals sim, just like in real life, but the Florida Panthers did not win the Stanley Cup. So if this result holds, that would be a pretty big change for it to be Florida in 5. Fired, just too much traffic in front. Marchessault's got it. He's been quiet this series. In real life, Marchessault was crazy good. Whoa, just buried in the corner. And somehow, he's going to get offside because he got checked again at the blue line. Everybody just getting owned right now. You come in this zone, you're going to get hit. That's what Ford is telling you. 12:09 left. They are starting to get antsy on that sideline here. They know what's coming. Pietrangelo around the corner. Gudas tries to get it out. Marchessault takes it away, but Gudas holds him up against the boards now. Smith and Tkachuk battle in the corner, and now Mahura comes the other way. Josh Mahura, some speed down the left wing side. Now he'll penetrate the middle. Beautiful pass, and it's going to be deflected. That was Gudas who came in from his defensive spot. Now Carlson comes the other way. And picked up quickly by Gudas. He was the shooter on the previous attempt. Verhaeghe now to Mahura. And it looks like they're able to break out. Long pass there. Bennett bumped. In front to Tkachuk, and he tried to slam it home. You would have seen the hat trick. And they do throw hats on the ice in the game. Had it been the hat trick. Barkov will draw with Nicholas Roy. And Barkov's able to throw this one back to the blue line, and then he whips it just wide again from that high slot. Nicholas Roy, 1v1. Now he'll throws it. Oh, he just couldn't throw it. Barbashev had a wide open net, and he hit the side of it. He got just a little bit too far below the baseline, below that goalie line. Now he's still fighting, throwing in front, deflection, Mahura, and finally the flurry of activity ends. That would have been a golden opportunity to make it 5-3. Instead, it remains 5-2. The hard wraparound from Mark Stone, and it cannot be recovered by the Golden Knights. Lundell dangling, and big stick check out of his way. And now a long pass and a delayed penalty as well. And we're going to go to the power play again, and that's going to be Brayden McNabb going to the bench area. Fortunate time to take a penalty. This one's going to be an interference penalty on Brayden McNabb. And there was, there's what they called, could have called a lot of things. He sort of hit him in the back of the head. Apparently that interfered with his ability to do what he was supposed to do. So put 2 minutes on the clock here. 7:56 to go in the game, in Game 5. Florida currently leading 5-2, and if they win, they are the Stanley Cup champions. Long lead pass for Haig. Up to the blue line, and again, just such a physical brand of hockey today from Florida. Into the middle of Lusterinen, tried to throw it. Bennett, Beck. Whoa! Gloved out of the air. Some fancy leather being flashed there for Logan Thompson. One minute left in the power play. And Martinez gets it. There's Stevenson taking up. So they're not content to just dump it. Well, now they are. We'll say they're trying to actually score on the shorthanded situation, which will open things up more for Barkov and the Panthers. Now Barkov dangling, fires for a rebound. Tkachuk trying to go for the hat trick. Pietrangelo did just enough of a nice job to go. Tkachuk tried to backhand that one in. 6:09 on the clock. Another face-off one there for Nicholas Roy. Now Amadio down the right wing side. That ends the power play. And they will leave, and a new player comes in. Here we go. And he'll throw it back in front. And now down the right wing side. If he can get through, and he can barely just poke the puck through. But it goes to right to Carter Verhaeghe, who's then hit by Nicholas Roy. Duclair bumped up against the board. We got 4:20 to go in this game, my friends. Lusterinen in front to Duclair, and he'll fire just wide. Under 3:45 to go now. The Panther fans getting very excited as they are going to win the 2023 Nagion Sports Edition, at least, of the Stanley Cup. They just have been so good. It started with Spencer Knight, who came in for that second game. 1 game 2, 1 game 3, 1 game 4. Now he's about to pilot them to win the Stanley Cup. So the future of Sergei Bobrovsky obviously in question now, because Knight's been so very good. He's an elite. He's young. My guess is they'll try to move on from Bob if they can. Here's a pass to Montour. Now Cousins fires it on, and Thompson's got it stuck somewhere up in his shoulder. So 5-2. Will this be the final score, or will more goals come? There it is. There it is, my friend. The Stanley Cup. It's being loaded onto the table by the guy in the white gloves. It is on the table because it's about to come out and make its appearance here. We are 2:51 away. Even the guy knows that a 5-2 lead with 2:51 is pretty much a guarantee. Stahl. To the other Stahl. To Lomberg. Now to Eric Stahl. He'll fire to Nick Cousins. He tried to go back in the middle for Eric Stahl. Couldn't get there. Mark, the defenseman, now inside to Eric. And kind of rubbed off the puck again. Coming the other way now. Mark Stone. Fired in front. A good pass for Chandler Stevenson. Just couldn't make it through. 1:30 on the clock. The Florida fans can feel it now. Do they want one more? Maybe. Stevenson down the other way, but no numbers. Now he'll wait for Jack Eichel. Beautiful pass to Stone, but Knight does his thing. Spencer Knight with a great save there. Under a minute now. They can feel it. It is real. It is raw, and it is the Stanley Cup, and it will be awarded to the Florida Panthers in 40 seconds. It's like a New Year's Eve era ball drop countdown here. 30 seconds to go here in this one. The fans are up on their feet. They are cheering. They are loud. They are excited. 26 seconds. Barkov, he'll try to throw it in front. Goes just wide. Marchessault, 20 seconds now. And one late goal maybe for the Vegas Golden Knights. This one's actually going to be deflected and head over the glass and into the netting. Blue Jackets play. Blue Jackets will watch their conference mate Florida Panthers with the goalie that we gave them, although it's not, he's not in right now. 2, 1. There it is. Your Stanley Cup champions. They're onto the ice. Throw the sticks. Embrace. They have done it here. There's backup goalie Bob. And now they will shake. I love that they grow facial hair during the playoffs, so those guys all have beards that normally would not have had beards. They shake hands. Gustav Forsling's going to win your Conn Smythe. He had a very, very good playoffs. And he will win the Conn Smythe as the playoff MVP, Gustav Forsling. Here it comes, Lord Stanley's Cup. And the captain will be the one to come up and get it. I do not believe that Gary Bettman's in the game like Adam Silver was. We had 2 championships tonight. So here he comes, Alexander Barkov. And he will shake hands with fake Gary Bettman. Hold the cup. And here comes the cup lift. And the fans go crazy. The Florida Panthers, your 2023 Stanley Cup champions, Nagion Sports Style. Oh gosh, who should hold this cup next? Oh, it's choosing for me. That's weird, but it would take so long to choose. They're going to give it to Sam Reinhart. Reinhart's going to skate it around. The thrill of victory here for Florida and their fans. This is so weird. Just give it to somebody. Carter Verhaeghe, good. Give it to Carter Verhaeghe. Yes, I would agree with you, George. Yes, congrats to the virtual Panthers. And yeah, both of them had way better celebrations than Madden ever has. But again, these teams care about the reality. These games, rather, care about the reality. Madden does not. Who's going to get to carry it last? All right, give it to Gustav Forsling. Forsling will carry it, then we'll get the team picture, and then we will sign off for the night. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Phil Nagy on Sports, doing this one with you for double. So 2 trophies handed out tonight. Lord Stanley's Cup and Larry O'Brien's trophy. Your Florida Panthers are the winners of the Stanley Cup. There they are posing with the cup. Frame it. They'll get their names on it. And that is that. In fact, here they are right now on the Stanley Cup. They'll show the players' names written on it, which is super cool. With the epic music. There they are, the 2022-2023 Florida Panthers, captained by Alexander Barkov. They win Lord Stanley's Cup, and there their names carved on it. The cup gets bigger and bigger as you add more teams right after the Avalanche from last season. And that's going to do it here for us. They win the game, 39 shots, and they are going to win Lord Stanley's Cup by a series win of 4-1. So again, appreciate everybody being on. Playoff mode is now complete. The playoffs have ended. 4-1, the Panthers win it. Appreciate everybody being on. This was a lot of fun. Today we will say go Panthers. Congratulations to them. Go Blue Jackets, and as always, go Browns.